Hello, Shadowcat back with the Midnight Suns, and last time, heavy regrets now. So, I usually try to keep these videos kinda short, given that they are 5 times a week, and so when I had to split the last one, I ended up with one entire video that was nothing but dialogue and one that was nothing but gameplay. And the gameplay one is actually pretty good. And the one that's nothing but dialogue is pretty not so good. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, like more than there should be. If this was supposed to be like a story game, then just make it a story game. But this is a lot. I have no idea what I'm walking into now. Hopefully we can get back out there and do something, because, like, there's stuff to be done. But if I had to guess, more people are going to want to talk and no one's going to want to shut the hell up.
Not
like you?
To be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
Oh, shut up. I did good. I beat Venom.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
Y'all know it's raining out here, right?
Would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
Yeah, I'm not going to eavesdrop on you guys anymore.
How goes it, Hunter? Or is it the Hunter?
It's Mr. the Hunter, thank you.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Do you think you could have done better?
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, 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 don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Wait, what quill? I have a quill? Where's a quill?
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Okay, number one, it's really, really hard to listen to him and it not be Robert Downey Jr. Am I the only one? I miss Robert Downey Jr. Number two, he's an absolute pussy. I don't know. What do we got here?
Hi, I'm Tony Stark.
Let's see.
But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual. Private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason, but it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
I feel like Wonder Man's a person, but I've never heard of him before. Okay, well, either way. Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, wait, hold on. Ilyana? I think that was one of the people who was outside. First we make Wanda leave, now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I didn't make Wanda leave anything. Okay, I'm done with this. Okay, inspect a journal page, closet, and painting. Well, got a painting here.
We were all so happy then.
So, Agatha and Sarah with Hound. Pretty sure dogs don't come in that color. Okay, journal page. Hunter's Journal from 1703. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Fair enough. And if Toy Story is to believe, yes, they do hold grudges.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Oh, I have outfits. I guess I have to buy one. Yeah, that looks fine. It's functional. Okay, we'll wear this one. Good enough for me. Take a nap.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Child.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the Forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Who is Agatha?
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll
Who's
talk
a good
more
boy?
later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the Forge. I think he has another present for you.
I mean, yes, you're a girl, but even the girls are good boys. Still, weird dog. I guess they do come in red.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Okay, I'm not eavesdropping on all of their conversations. I'm sure they're fascinating, but...
Now?
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the Venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Doctor Strange would put a cloak in anything.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
I mean, it does look good. I mean, what is a superhero without spandex, right? Speaking of cloak, I mean, there's Doctor Strange. His cloak. Yep. Suspended in an ornate glass case, it floats in the air, rippling slightly, even though the air is still. It's got a name. I just don't remember it.
On my side of the cave.
Okay, what do you need, Tony?
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It looks good. Why is there a demon in the forge, though?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there, it's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microblends. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I do? You don't like it here, do you?
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
So, like, is that my fault?
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Uh-huh. So, I already know this is the Forge. Is there anything strange around the Abbey? Everything is strange around the Abbey. What about the new suit, though?
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
Huh. Sounds very nice. However, it does feel like there was an insult buried in there somewhere. But you know what? I kind of like the old suit.
I thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
So did Venom. I think he's still picking a few pieces of it from his teeth.
Fair enough. Okay, that's all.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Really? Alright, well, I guess we're not getting any fighting done today. So, gamma coil analysis. What is a gamma coil anyway?
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
I don't know. How can you assist me today? I guess this thing. Let's analyze it.
No problem. What do you think?
Reveal new abilities? I got things. Okay, so I guess this is where the deck builder part comes in. So I can look at my own deck.
Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
And now I can add to it. We'll take a whip. The whip is good.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Oh. Alright. Ooh. Shiny. Tony's armor. Cool. Alright. Well, maybe if I make this quickly, we can go do something today. That would be nice.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
No, not really.
None.
All right then.
Okay, upgrade an ability. So, what can I do here?
Back again.
Well, let's upgrade
We've
my
got plenty of
abilities.
tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Okay, so it shows me what's equipped, it shows me how many of them I have, and it shows me what I can upgrade. So with the whip, It was a forceful knockback that didn't do any damage, and now I guess it will do damage. It'll cost me 2 whip cards and 40 heroic essence. With Slash, it already had knockback. It does 6 damage. Now it becomes a forceful knockback. Quick Slash still remains quick, but it also becomes a knockback ability and healing. If I overheal somebody, I get to draw 2 cards. That could be useful.
A team player. So I guess
I can't upgrade that one.
Me too.
Oh, all right, fine. I guess we just had we do whip. Oh, not just that. It's also going to lower the heroic cost of it too. Okay. So now it has no heroic cost. It does 6 damage and it's still a forceful knockback.
See you around.
And then there's you.
Heads up, Hunter. Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Okay, well, I mean, I can take it down.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Okay, well, how about we start now? Do we have somebody?
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Okay then. Back to the war room. Can I go do things?
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second.
Ow. The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes 2 of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, See that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Okay. So we're back to the mission board. Unfortunately, I don't know if we have time for this. So the Faustian bargain. We'll get another gamma coil from this, so that's like more cards. Artifacts. That's all we've got on the table right now. So I tell you what we're going to do. Because I don't know what we're walking into, and I don't know how long it's going to take. If it's anything like the last one, it'll probably take us the better part of a half an hour. So we'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll head in there, kick some tail, and then we'll come back here and upgrade stuff? Now that we seem to be able to upgrade stuff? But I mean, we upgraded our whip, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to better whips. It's going to be good. So, for right now, we're going to take that break. If you want to see the actual fight, which, I mean, I know you do, then make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. That way you get notified when it comes out, which, you know, will just be the next day. If you know somebody else who's also into Marvel or tactical games like this, then share it with them. But otherwise, if you're just like me, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time for more Midnight Suns. And until then, take care.